everybody, I am here at 8 Mile Lake, and I'm about to start hiking down the Stampede Trail. It's kind of windy, but it's about 50 degrees. It's pretty nice. I got a heavy pack because I'm carrying some gear out for a later expedition, and I'm going to get hitting the trail now. So I just passed the Jeep camp and talked to Mike Kramer for a minute there, and come around the corner and here's this sign somebody put up letting you know how far the bus is. So got quite a ways to go if I'm going to make it there tonight. Oftentimes Stampede Trail is really more like Stampede Creek. So trying to hike this and keep your feet dry is really just an exercise in futility. Well, I'm walking along and disaster has already struck. Somebody's MacBook is in pretty sad shape here along the side of the trail. It's only about half of it here. LCD screen there in case anybody needs one. It's right here at about I don't know, mile 6 of the Stampede Trail, so go ahead and come pick it up. Okay, so we have just reached, well, I'm alone, so I've just reached the Savage River, and I'm gonna go ahead and cross it here in a second. Let's go over there, take a look, see how the water is, but I want to show you guys something first. This is a memorial that's set up for Claire Ackerman, who drowned trying to cross the Teklanika River back in 2010, and I'm just showing this to you guys for those of you that aren't aware that you can die on this hike, and it needs to be taken seriously. And it's really a tragedy what happened to her. So let's try and not let that happen to anybody else. Okay, Savage River looks a little bit higher than the last time I was here, but nothing too terrible. It's kind of brown, which means it's probably running kind of high and eroding the banks upstream. I am safely on the other side. It wasn't too bad, it was just a little bit below knee high. And now onto the Teklanika. This is the Teklanika River, and it actually, I mean, it's moving right along, and up there it looks pretty splashy, but it doesn't really look that deep. I'm not going to wade across it though. I'm going to go ahead and use the raft. And because I'm using the raft, I need to find a place where I can easily beach myself on the other side. So I'm going to go ahead and go up, and there's kind of a trail off to the left there that goes around and further upstream, and I'm going to take that and see what it's like upstream. So the river was a little bit higher today than last time I was here, and so you can actually see where the braids come together down there, but there's like another braid through the woods there, and I crossed that one, which was really swift. I just went screaming down it in the pack raft. Thought I was going to roll once. And then this one here, I don't think it's actually too deep, but I didn't find a place. I mean, it's all cut bank up there, and I didn't find a place to beach the boat until right here. So I kind of lost most of my upstream progress. So I found somebody else's camera, and it's not in too good a shape. And being as it's not a waterproof camera like this one, I'm going to guess it's pretty well toast. But the SD card on there could potentially still be good, and I might be able to find the owners that way. So I'm going to take it home with me. So just encountered the first bear tracks that I've seen on the trail. They're not too huge. I mean, there's the can of bear spray compared to the palm of the track. So hopefully I don't get eaten. We are looking back down the trail towards the Teklanika River Valley. I'm using it as an excuse to take a breather, because I'm going to try to make it all the way to the bus tonight, but I am getting tired already, so I'm going to have to keep pushing. Okay, so I am stopping here to take a little breather before I go the last. To be honest, I think it's like 5 or 6 miles still to the bus, but after as far as I've gone, there's no way I'm stopping yet. But man, it is just absolutely beautiful out here, and I think it's about 10:30 or 11 o'clock. I haven't really looked at the watch in a while. I've been yelling, "Hey bear," this whole time, and so far this is the only wildlife that I've seen. Hey bunny. So here it is. That's the bus. And I can honestly say I am happier to see it this time, even than I was last time, because I just walked 20 miles and I am absolutely dead, and I need to lay down. Okay, so it's morning, and the bus is very, very torn up. But I spent the night here last night, and now I'm gonna go and filter some water and get something to eat. So this is the Sushana River here, and I've got my water now, and I'm gonna go make some top ramen. Well, it's about 10:30, and it's time to say goodbye to the bus and head back to the highway. Well, at least the weather is turning out to be really nice today. See how fast I can get from here to the Teklanika. Well, I am back on the Healy side of the Teklanika, right in the middle of this channel here. It picked me up and moved me down a few feet, but I was able to regain my footing and then get into that little eddy there off of that clump of weeds and crap, and made it out. But that was, being absolutely alone out here, that was really terribly nerve-wracking. So I'm back to the Savage River. Gonna cross this real quick, and then no more rivers to cross. There's a beaver in the beaver pond. Oh, there he goes. Well, I'm most of the way back to 8 Mile Lake. I'm crossing the mud field now. So I'm well over halfway from the Tech anyway. And this is the first time that I've seen Denali on the trip. Okay, so I am now at the highway, as you can see. I got to 8 Mile Lake at 2 o'clock, and I got a ride out with some whitewater guides. So now I'm hitchhiking my way back into Anchorage. And that wraps up the video.